Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Tommy's Tarot Time, and I am the one and only Tommy the Tarot Reader. This is a reading for Sun and Gemini Rising. So for this reading, I've written down a bunch of questions, and the questions are, what do you need to know right now? How will it unfold? Who is coming towards you? Who is going to help you? Who is truly in your heart? What is your concern? What is the resolution? And you get to ask a yes or no question at the end. This just came out. What do you need to know right now? That is the Five of Hearts, which is the Five of Cups. In the tarot, it's 3 cups down and 2 up. Yeah, I don't really like the tarot image for the Five of Hearts or the Five of Cups. I like the interpretation of the 5 being restless, and that you might have emotionally, like your heart wants to move into different, it just wants to keep moving, your heart. So maybe one minute you like this, Gemini, and you want to do this, and the next minute you're like, oh no, I want to do that instead. Or that, no, I can do that, and then that at the same time, but then I also want to do this. So that's kind of how I see that right now, that you're kind of a little bit all over the place in terms of what you like, don't like, maybe even in terms of dating, you like a few people, or yeah, there's nothing that's really grabbing you right now. There's not an idea that's making you jump up and down. There's a few things that you're interested in looking at, but you're not making any decisions right now. So let's see if I can pull another card on the Five of Hearts. Here we go. So yeah, you're going to go into some kind of introspection period where you're going to need to figure out, okay, I have all these things I want to do. And let's say that it's all these things you want to do. So you're going to look and see, do I have the money to do all these things? Or which is the one that's more lucrative for me? Or which is the one that is going to hit the mainstream, you know, in a very lucrative way. For example, if you have a lot of options and you're writing music for a bunch of different things, but you actually really need to focus on just one thing right now that could do, you know, could be a pop hit, or it could be you just can't do all of it at once and do it well. You have to figure out, and you're going to figure this out quietly, you know, which one or two things that you're going to do that's going to like resonate with you, and it's going to create wealth, and it's going to create success for you. That's what the Seven of Diamonds tells me. There's going to be one or two things that's going to really speak to you loud and clear that this is what you need to do, okay? So how will all of this unfold? Well, it's not going to be clear at first. Well, that makes sense, because there's all these things you want to do. So you're still deciding which one am I supposed to do. So you might still be in a period where you're not sure what you want to do. It could, you could pick the hardest thing. You could pick the thing that's going to take a lot of time from you. Meaning there's going to be just one thing that's going to take a lot of time and everything out of you. But when you come out of it, you're going to feel really good about it. You're going to feel really good about it. So you'll pick maybe one or two things, but I feel like it's going to be that one thing that's going to really take everything out of you. Yeah. It's going to be challenging, but it's a really good type of challenge, and you love a good challenge. You know, you'll go fully all the way in with whatever it is. So who is coming towards you and who's going to help you? So what is... but again, what we're seeing is there's all these options that are available to you, and you know, you're having a hard time deciding. There might be one thing that you will decide on. There's someone that, and the tarot card for this does not agree with me. I'm going to read it exactly as is. 4 and hearts. Someone that's grounded is coming towards you. Someone who is going to support and love you unconditionally is coming towards you. That whatever you do, yeah, they will be right next to you no matter what. Okay? Who is it? It's someone who tells you they are in love with you. That's who it is. Or they love you so much no matter what. They're going to make it very clear that they unconditionally love you. It's even if it's your partner, you know, or someone that you're doing something with, they're completely devoted to this thing, completely devoted to you and the relationship and whatever it is you are doing together. That is who is coming towards you, and they're going to make it very clear. Okay? And they are also the ones that's going to help you. I mean, I don't really see these cards as being I also did write down who is going to help you, so let's see. That could be anyone. That could be anyone giving you guidance, mentorship, to listen to you and to be there for you, to give you the financial support, to be your cheerleader. You know, let's see, to just be there, to just be next to you. Yeah. Who's going to help you is someone that's been in your life, a best friend, your lover, someone who you know you've had a relationship for many lifetimes. So this is someone, yeah, who loves you and adores you. 2 sixes. Interesting. So, who understands you and knows when you need to take a breather and to take a vacation and to eat and sleep. You know, they're there to help you and take care of you. And they will, yeah, their unconditional love and support and making sure that your health and well-being is supported, okay? So who is in your heart, Gemini? Who is truly in your heart? Maybe I'll pick up a sign here. Okay, let's see. Who is truly in your heart? Who is truly in your heart? Someone who truly loves you, you love them, your soulmate. They are already here. They are in your heart, Gemini. They've probably already made themselves clear to you if you have not already heard, or I feel like for some of you, they've already told you, but I don't know if you heard it or you're choosing not to hear it. But for some of you, they're already in your life and you're in a soulmate relationship. They've already made themselves known to you for some of you Geminis out there, so. And they'll keep pursuing you, okay? What is your concern, Gemini? That is the next question. What is your concern? What is your concern? Oh, these cards are not. Again, again, this card came out twice. Okay, it's the second time. Your concern is this relationship from your past. It's also your love of your work. So your concern is that maybe you need to balance work and life, because you definitely could work and not come up for air, because you do really love what you do. But you know, you might have a few things that you love to do, and you might need to decide. This could also be that someone comes back in your life. If you're in love with someone, they came back in your life, and you don't know whether or not, you know, to have contact with them, because they may have caused you some grief in the past, or some kind of, you know, you've had some problems, but they're coming back around. If this is a friend, I really honestly don't know if you have time for, because I feel like you're so focused on what you need to do that you're very careful with distractions. And so, yeah, I think you're really focused on what you're doing. What is the resolution of whatever is the resolution of anything I've already pulled out? I know it sounds a little confusing. In my mind, I'm still seeing the resolution is friendship, friends, and well, holding up with friends, actually, because that they both came out. So if you're working on something, or there's something you are very focused on, you need to really just focus on that. And if it involves some people, whatever it is you're doing, you need to really just focus on that one thing. Instead of feeling like you're all over the place, you need to focus on just that one thing you're doing, and possibly with a group of people, even just by yourself. It's one or two things. It says don't spread yourself thin. It will be very clear to you what it is that you love, and you will be focused. You're not going to spread yourself thin here, and you are a person very much in love, and so finding out what it is, if you still don't know what you should be doing or what you need to be doing and focused on, it is whatever is in your heart that moves you. It isn't what you have to do. It isn't an obligation. It isn't like, it's what's in your heart, and what drives your interest and your curiosity. You know, no one's going to tell you what you need to do. You need to know in your heart what you want to do, and it's your decision and no one else's, okay? And you'll figure it out. And the next thing I'm doing is your yes or no question, Gemini. So ask a yes or no question, and I will pull one card. So think about your question, yes or no, and I will pull one card. Ooh, I'm thinking that's a no. That's a no, because I've already pulled out 2 5s. So it's a no because you're not sure. You're not sure because when you ask this, when you ask it, there's already hesitation, there's already doubt, and there's already obstacles that came with the question. So it's a no. It's not, the path isn't clear. So yeah, that is a no, because the path is not clear. It's noisy, it's messy, there's too many obstacles. Well, again, when you asked the question, the obstacles and the noise was already there. I didn't have to pull the card out. You probably already knew the answer was no, because the path and the answer, it's too muddied. Okay, that's what I have for you, Gemini. If you like this reading, hit the like button. And this is Tommy, the Tarot Reader, signing out. See you at my next reading. Bye-bye.